Getting colder outside. Wow. Last night, I think it got down to like 49 degrees, 48 degrees out there. It was really nice car washing weather though. I got to wash Matt's car and I'll wash my car today, I think, if I get a chance. Usually, if I go downstairs and work out, I'll have enough energy left to come back upstairs and sit down in the chair and then pass out. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. But I think I'll probably try to wash the car today. His car's not that bad. It's a sedan. Mine's an SUV, so it's plus, you know, as much as I like to keep his car clean, I like to keep my car cleaner. So it's always a little bit more of an effort on my part to, you know, to clean the car. So I was able to get this 5 sample pack. 5 coffees that I chose. They're all whole bean from Bones Coffee. I'm very excited. This is the Holy Cannoli. I think it tastes like cannoli. I think it's safe to say that. Jamaican me crazy. It's really kind of funny because they don't really have the flavors on here, do they? What exactly they taste like. I mean, some of them are pretty straightforward, but it's like this one. This one's not a straightforward. You have to go back onto the website to actually see what the flavor components are. It's not on here. It's really strange. Highland Grog, I believe that was a caramel-esque, yeah, kind of flavor. A lot of places have a Highland Grog. I think Crimson Cup has a Highland Grog that they sell in coffee bean form. Dusk Till Donuts. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It tastes like a jelly donut. And glazed jelly donut flavored coffee. Where is this on the rest of it? I don't get it. And then here is salted caramel, which does taste like salted caramel. I really love the salted caramel. It is great. It is a delicious flavor. It's my understanding that Salt Bae guy is an asshole. So I won't hold that against them. Okay, so what do I want to do first? Now, these 3 I have not had before. I've had these 2, so maybe we'll do something today that I've not had before. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do the Highland Grog. No, you know what? No. We're changing it up. It's Jamaican McCrazy. I'm gonna open this up. I think, unless it opens the other way. Well, I bet it opens the other way. Yes. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. We'll do our 32 grams here. Now these are all 4-ounce bags, which is 114 grams, which is probably about 3, maybe 4 cups of coffee, depending on how you want to sparse it out. If you have friends over, sort of thing. So 32 grams. And real quick, hang on. Okay. Vanilla, caramel, and coffee liqueur. I've definitely not had that before. Lady, is that you? It was. Looky here. Hi, lady. How are you, honey? Are you? Come here. Come on, real quick. Just out of arm's reach. Just almost out of arm's reach. Unless you're scratching my butt. And then I'm right here for it. And then there's Doofy. And then there's a Doofers. Look at that. Oh, my kitties. Ah, good Tuesday morning. They were sleeping with me in the bed. She's a bed hog. That's almost like a recent development where it's a whole series of events. And she will not get up into bed with me unless I'm laying flat on my back. If I'm on my side, she won't bother. I have to be laying, and it has to be this hand over the side of the bed, patting her head so that she knows that she can jump up. It's a wild thing, and cats are creatures of habit. At least they seem to be. So yeah, so coffee liqueur and vanilla. Let's see what that's like. All right. Vanilla caramel coffee liqueur. I mean, maybe. I wonder what the Jamaican part of that is. I mean, if it were Jamaican, I would have made the assumption that it would be some kind of fruit or I don't know. Strange. So we'll do 32 grams of coffee. We'll do, I don't know, about 400 grams, 40 milliliters of water. Seems pretty good to me. Now, it smells nice. I can't place the smells. I mean, coffee liqueur smells like coffee, so it almost seems like cheating. You know, vanillas, you know, and caramel. Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. We saw the Beetlejuice movie on Sunday. It was good. I think we both came to the conclusion that it's a movie we see once and we really don't have to watch again. You know, it's one of those. But there was nothing inherently wrong with it. There were some strange parts that, like the father. I think we are all aware of the father and the horrible things that he did or attempted to do, but probably had done before because he attempted to do them and got caught with children. So it was really kind of weird. I personally thought it would be let's go to the funeral and then it'd be over with. But lingered a little bit, you know, lingered a little bit more than I would have expected. But you know, it was good. It was really good. It felt more like an adaptation from the cartoon because I don't know. It's just what it did. It maybe I'm alone in that thought. I really enjoyed the cartoon back in the day. I always thought it was really. I liked the old movie, but the cartoon I enjoyed the cartoon. But yeah, it's weird. It's like. Weird choices, weird afterthoughts, you know. Yeah, it just seems like there were some plot lines that didn't even need to be in the movie, and it would have functioned just perfectly. I don't know. It was really strange, but all in all, it was enjoyable. And didn't feel like walking out of the theater once. So, I mean, it's a triumph, isn't it? Everybody was really agitated that it was going to be a sequel. But I mean, nostalgia is a real thing. So I don't know the whole angry Poe thing about nostalgia and why are you bringing this back? I mean, it ended fine, you know, that kind of stuff. And then, you know, why don't you include this person? Why isn't this person there? Wasn't this couple here this time? And it's like, it's because it's how many years later, you know? How many years later is it? And those people are older and, you know, and problematic, to say the least, some of them. So I'll accept Gina Davis. Gina Davis is a treasure. But yeah, it was fine. That was my fairly spoiler free review. It was fine. Some weird spots, but you know, it was good. It was as a fan of the movie, as not a super fan. It was really cute though. At our showing when we went, there was a couple who the dude was wearing the striped Beetlejuice outfit, the coat and the pants, and then his girlfriend or wife, I would assume if they were that into it, this is probably year 4 of either them dating or marriage. They had she was wearing Lydia's red wedding dress from the first movie, so it was really cute. I liked it. It was great, and they were holding hands, and it was really sweet. And they seemed a little older. Maybe they were my age. Some people just age differently, but they were probably my age. Seems like the sweet spot for cosplay and enjoying Beetlejuice. So it was good, and that was cute. It's not something you really see very often, and the theater wasn't full. It was a 9:45 p.m. showing on a Sunday, so at the very least, in this point, there were no kids, which is you never know, which is really good because there were a lot of moments that were truly, I mean, I would say gory in an interesting way. You should definitely go see it, or at the very least wait until it comes out. It was just, there were some surprises. There were some interesting, fun, weird surprises that the original maybe the original didn't go that far because the studio, didn't want it to. But this seemed to go a good distance with a lot of its slapstick gore, So, but all in all, enjoyable. I don't know about Michael Keaton anymore. He seems, I don't know. He seems kind of all over the place. I don't know. It just seems like one of those folks that does a really good job, but he's so out of touch with reality sometimes. He just kind of goes by on a cloud in his own little world. And sometimes some of the things he says are like, some people would say, well, he's thinking, he's speaking his heart, and other people would be like, maybe dial that heartburn back just a little bit. So, but no, it was good. It was an enjoyable movie. Some interesting twists and turns. So this is the Jamaican Me Crazy, the vanilla, caramel, and coffee liqueur, which seems excessive, but it may add just that tinge of sweetness that you are kind of looking at, because there's sweetness in this, even though there's no sweetener in it. The natural coffee's naturally kind of bitter. I mean, it could go both ways, really. It could be bitter if you roast it to a medium, or it can be acidic if it's a lighter roast. I think if you go too hard on an espresso blend, it can go acidic too. But that's very pleasant. I mean, you get more of the smell. The smell is far more exotic than the taste. You definitely get a caramel taste. That's really nice. And the coffee liqueur, I mean, how the hell are you going to tell there's coffee liqueur in coffee? It's not like there's a jolt of, I'm drunk now. So, and vanilla, yeah, I guess there's a little vanilla in there, but I definitely taste the caramel in the coffee. It's like, see, this is a salted caramel, and it's predominantly caramel, which means it's going to be like caramel heavy. You may even lose some of the coffee flavor in the caramel heaviness. This, you get a wonderful taste of coffee along with the nice caramel hit. Yeah, I would say that that's very caramel forward. I enjoy that. I like that because it does have a little bit of sweetness in it from the process of them adding the. I don't want to say chemicals because it makes it sound bad. Adding the flavors, adding the coating, adding the oils, that kind of a thing. Chemicals bad. Don't want to say chemicals. I don't know. It just doesn't sound good. Something else that happened. We've been using this frother. If I'm not mistaken, this is a frother that his aunt gave us on a Christmas present. It works. It is battery operated. It is I mean, I hate to say it, but it is cheap. And I mean, it froths really well. It's just that at one point we are storing it like this because we don't have any way to hold it upside down, like, or right side up or whatever this is, like this. So when you'd wash it, the residual particles would come down here and get into the motor, and it would get down here into the switch. So you'd be like, it would get sticky. So I decided that I was going to get this, which is a lot more professional looking. It's got a low, a medium, and a high. It is incredibly dangerous. I put it in a protein powder thing to mix everything up, and I put it on medium, and suddenly everything went everywhere. This is a lot more, I mean, it looks intense compared to this one. It's not as intense, and the motor's not as robust. So any little bit of resistance will slow it down. This one powers through everything, and it's pretty crazy. And powder went everywhere. And then by the time I got it stopped, the vortex it had created had overflowed the cup and got all over the counter. And Matt's standing there like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I didn't know it was so powerful. But I love the stand. It's a cool thing. And it's USB rechargeable for however long that lasts. I like the red color. So that's another new addition, I guess, to the from the weekend. And the coffee. I'm excited. Maybe we'll do the Highland Grog tomorrow. I'll look a little bit more into what this is supposed to taste like. I think this is also a caramel forward one, but we will double check tomorrow. And so 100% Arabica coffee and natural and artificial flavors. And it is certified kosher. Rainforest Alliance certified. So, I mean, I've always liked, the first time I had Bones Coffee, I thought, this is a really great thing, you know? I'm sure there are other places that do the exact same thing. They just happen to be the first people on my radar. And I've not had to go anywhere else because it's always been between interesting and amazing. So you can't beat a key lime pie coffee, in my opinion. Thank you so much for watching this morning. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow, like I said, we'll do the Highland Grog. I'll try to remember other things we did this past weekend. We did go to a new grocery store. I'll talk about that tomorrow if I can remember. The grocery store is pretty cool. Brand new in the area around Micro Center on Bethel Road. It's actually part of that long outdoor mall kind of area that they've got going on right there at the Micro Center. It's because it's long, you know, it's a very long series of buildings. So used to be a furniture place there. That went out of business, to no one's surprise, probably. So thank you for watching. I will talk to you tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day. Get a cup of coffee, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.